Off your mind is okay. Off your mind, what do you sound like me?
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo.
Hello there.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Good afternoon to you.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Good evening to you. Good morning to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Maiyegun Live.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe àní Maiyegun máa wí. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Politico.
How many of you want to go to Ukraine to go and face Russia aggression? Now, this is not a joke, okay? It is real. But this evening, the latest news that came in is that Russia and Ukraine, they have agreed to a peace talk. So it was earlier today that the Ukrainian defense, Ukraine defense, okay? So they tweeted this earlier today that appeal to foreign citizens to help Ukraine in fighting against Russia aggression. And you are not alone. Other people have been applying. Look at this guy. He said, I'm currently in Nigeria. I have a lot of experience. Please, how do I join the army to defend Ukraine? So I know we're going to talk about that. All right. We're going to also talk about the situation in Ukraine as we speak. It is still dicey and people are still stranded. Okay. However, I want to quickly use this first 5-10 minutes to give you an update on our fundraiser, as well as give you a bit of an insight into what to expect as we get as we move into March in the next couple of hours. So far so good, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I should do a little bit of a revision. On Maiyegun's diary Politico, we became involved in what do you call it? In the case of Oloye Sunday Igboho, when the news broke that Benin Republic wrote his lawyer in Benin that is going to be staying in prison for another 6 months. That jolted many of us to the point that we were still asking questions of, give me a sec. I need to respond to a quick message. I'm sorry for the interruption, okay? Don't go anywhere, and I will be back in a minute or two, please. Thank you. So that's how, and we were talking about it on Maiyegun's diary Politico, that something should be done. That is so unfair that he's going to be locked up for another 6 months. Under what charges? So we decided to consult with him. He himself is not happy. And then we decided to offer help. Our help includes legal representation. That's how we got involved. But before we got involved, we decided that we're going to raise funds enough to possibly combat what is holding Oloye Sunday Igboho in Benin Republic. All right. In this regard, we started with a fundraiser. But before we even started with the fundraiser, like I said, we sought the consent of Igboho himself that we want to drag Benin Republic out. They are too comfortable holding Igboho. Everyone is giving them excuses, different excuses. They are holding him because Nigeria says they should hold him, or they are holding him because of this and that, or some powerful people in Yoruba land are holding different things. So we decided to get involved. We know that the whole issue of Oloye Sunday Igboho is beyond courts and legal, what have you. But we decided to start with legal. The legal, the legal foundation we want to lay is that every interaction, communication, or contact that is going to start from now on with Benin Republic, will be channeled through a legal platform that is speaking for Igboho in Benin Republic. There's so much going on behind the scene. So many people became unsettled. They are not comfortable because it seems like, like we are taking it over or something like that. No. So to make it very clear, yes, like I said, legal is just the primary step, because whatever we do, we will always have the legal foundation to stand on, right? So we are in the process of, getting to that, conclusion on that. But there are other things we need to do. Many, many other things. People said we should start with the kind of lawyers that are going to take this up. But I said we should start with a legal, a chamber that's going to put all those radical lawyers and the ideas and all of them together under one platform in Benin Republic, right? So far so good. We have now raised enough to actually get us going. Okay, so some said we also need a very, very vibrant media presence for this issue of Oloye Sunday Igboho. There are many things people suggested. Many of those suggestions are being considered, even if I'm not going to be telling you which of them are going to come first or next. But there's something you can be rest assured of, right? We now have a sort of a financial foothold to take on any kind of intervention we want to make, right? So for now, yeah, the moment we conclude the part of the legal team in Benin Republic, and let me be clear as well, for those who are currently feeling like they have been doing it, and somehow this could be like a total takeover. No, it is not. Our own mission is very clear and very straightforward. For those who are handling Oloye Sunday Igboho's case and cases in Nigeria, right? Well, if you want to share your info with us, or we want us to share with you as much as you would want to, right? The window will be opened between this team in Benin, right? But we have no intention of either questioning what you are doing, because like I said, before we started this whole thing, we said the only place we have been receiving credible, reliable, and successful reports on this issue of Oloye Sunday Igboho and everyone else that is being persecuted by Nigeria is in Nigeria. It was the legal team in Nigeria that secured the release of the 12 people, the 12 Yoruba activists that were arrested at Igboho's house. That's a credit to them. It was the Nigerian lawyers in Nigeria that secured the court judgment that gave Oloye Sunday Igboho 20.2 billion naira judgment for the violation of his human rights when the Nigerian government sent killers to invade his home in the middle of the night. It was in Nigeria. So there's no intention of questioning what you do. In fact, if there is a way we can be of help in your legal process and every other thing you are doing, you are welcome. That is the purpose of this fund. But it is primarily for Benin Republic, and whatever we can do to get the issue of Oloye Sunday Igboho to the front burner of the Benin Republic economy, Benin Republic politics, Benin Republic media, Benin Republic, into the front of the Benin noise in Benin. People have said that if the approach in Benin is going to be anything successful at all, yeah, it is not, we really need to put a foot on the, we need to put boots on the ground. There are times that people expected, mobilization for awareness, rally, protest in Benin Republic, and they have been discouraged from doing so. That is the only place we are asking that when it comes to Benin Republic, we are not pushing you away. What we are doing is that work with us with a different approach. Everything you have that you have almost successfully done, yeah, we're not asking you to throw them away, okay? So we are asking that put everything in a place whereby we are no longer begging, okay? We want to go all out. Media, their politics, everything we can use. Like I said, I may not be able to tell you everything on here. Now, this approach has received tremendous support from my friends and the friends of Oloye Sunday Igboho all over the world. And so far, so good. I'm happy to tell you that even though we haven't reached our target is to start with 50,000 pounds, which with today's rates will come to somewhere around 39 million naira, good enough to start, to fund every legal move we want to make, every media presence we want to make, and every other thing we have in mind behind the scene. We are good to go if we have such a fund in our disposal, right? However, we have done well. We have done so well. From the PayPal, to all of you who have made your donation through PayPal, right? We have received, or I have received, a total of 3,464 pounds from all of you. the good and kind-hearted friends of justice. Meanwhile, on our Give, Send, Go online, you know that one, that's the biggest one, the popular one. We have raised 22,785 pounds. Now if you add these two together, PayPal and Gift Send Go, from our 50,000 pounds target, we have raised 26,249 pounds so far. Now that's good, right? So which means that so far so good as well. In my own custody as we speak right now, I have that of the PayPal, which is the 3,464 pounds. And I've also received partly from our Gift Send Go contribution, a total of 3,944 pounds. So in cash at hand, we can say we have 7,408 pounds. I know you love me to say them in Naira. I probably will do that before the end of the program. But however, the one that is so visible right now is that of the Gift Send Go. Gift Send Go. So as part of the update so far, yeah, let's see the screen. What do we have on Gift Send Go? And what do we have on PayPal as we speak? So first this, 1 sec. So this is, meanwhile, you can all probably access that yourself, except for that of the PayPal. So we have reached 45% of our, of our targets on Give, Send, Go. So I'm so grateful to all of you. We are so thankful. And you can see all the donors are visible. You can go on there, even if you're not a donor, if you're just a skeptic fellow or something, right? You can go on there and see those who made up this entire fund. And then that is where we are on the Gift Send Go. Now I'm going to try and refresh that of the PayPal as we speak. Give me a sec. Now. So meanwhile, we are going to get down to our program in a minute as we proceed. Oh no, he's going to ask me for a kind of verification stuff. I don't think I want to be doing that on now. So yeah, I'm going to need to use my phone to get the verification on the PayPal up. But I'll get that up just before we go when I finish the program tonight, okay? So thank you very much to every one of you who made this happen, right? And then the naysayers, they are about to see what the collective will of the people can do. Some are saying that they are collecting donation to free Sunday Igboho. So now that they have collected the donation, when is Sunday Igboho going to come out? Those are part of the naysayers, okay? I know how to deal with people like that. They don't really matter in all of the whole thing, right? But what really matters at the end of the day is that we are doing something, and we are to be seen to be doing something. And that's what we're about to start experiencing in the next couple of days. First, you are going to start witnessing the media presence of the issue of Sunday Igboho. We are also going to begin to also do some internal, what we call, investigation, which would tell us and expose everyone that has done one or two things in keeping Igboho in Benin Republic. All of these discoveries will be made public. Names will be mentioned, and things will start coming up. And Igboho's case, we take the center stage of this from this match as we proceed. We are not fighting anyone. We are not harming anyone. An innocent man that Nigeria wanted to kill is being locked up in a country that is not giving us any reason why they are holding him. That is why we want to question and challenge that. And we use everything within our disposal legally to challenge that. So if you probably won't, if you probably are one of those who feels like, we are wasting our time, then we can tell you this: you should wait and see. So thank you very much on that. That's the update I'm going to give for now. So now let's get on to people are asking me that, Maiyegun, please give us the Ukraine link, I beg. I know, but I will explain to you first. Let's go to Ukraine. You have heard about, it's not new anymore, okay? It's a full-scale war, all right? This is no longer probably like we are going to fight or not. Tomorrow, which is Monday, Kiev, which is the capital of Ukraine, has come under serious attack, and Ukrainians themselves have been standing in defense of their city, of their country. No joke, right? So many people, celebrities, they have picked up arms. Politicians, members of our National Assembly, Congress, all of them, they are all grouping, arming themselves. In fact, the Ukrainian government in Kiev, I think it was 2 days ago or thereabouts, they decided to start sharing. They started sharing, guns, AK-47, and all that, to civilians who are volunteers. They are called volunteers. For example, now, if your city come under attack, at that point, your government is going to declare martial law. That martial law means that they are going to possibly ask everybody to harm themselves if they feel like their military cannot contain what is coming. Yeah. So far, so good. The Ukrainians who have decided to stay and fight, they have been harmed. However, the Africans who are in Ukraine, students, mostly students, Ghanaians, South Africans, Nigerians, and many of them who are there, they have not been finding it funny. I'm glad that so many help have now come their way, but so many people are still stranded. Now, this is not just about blaming the people. Let me tell you this. I think it was yesterday, the report came, and the report was that, listen, if you are going to leave Ukraine to safety, you can only leave if you are a woman or a child. So men between the ages of 18 and 40, they were like stopped from leaving. Not just Africans, so including Ukrainians. A lot happened at the border, to the point that at some point they were selecting, they were selecting, or let me say they were preventing the black or foreigners from hopping on the train to Poland. A lot of things, but that's not the point. So the point is that those who are Africans right there in the Ukraine right now who are trying to leave, they have not been finding it friendly. But the government also feels like this is going to be fight to finish. And we are open to welcome anyone, even if you are a student in Ukraine right now, and you feel like you have what it takes to defend Ukraine, you can sign up. And when you are signed up, you'll be signed up as a reserve. They will give you some training quickly to go and face the Russians, if time permits. And whenever the war is over, you can automatically get a permanent visa, permanent residence, or if you want, you can become a citizen of Ukraine. Ukraine, let me say, is Nigeria is 4 times bigger than Ukraine, something like that, or 5 times bigger. Okay. Ukraine economy, Nigeria economy, as terrible as you have it there, Nigeria economy is like 2 times or 3 times the size of the economy of Ukraine. But all of these things don't make any sense to an average Nigerian. Baba, leave all those statistics. Nigeria, big economy, we no get electricity. Ukraine have been fighting war with Russia for the past few days. They still have electricity. We be say we know they fight war. For my area, no be say that they bomb anywhere. Electricity no there for the past 6 months. Baba, I bet live story. So you have your choice before you. I didn't make it up. It was the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine that asked that foreigners who are ready to come to Ukraine to pick up arms and defend Ukraine, they can get citizenship, which is great for those who love adventure. Okay, so now let's go and check what life has been like in the last couple of days since this wahala began. So here is one clip. I think where is that? It must be Give me a sec. Yeah, where they were threatening to shoot Africans at the border, Polish border.
We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We are students. No arms. We are students. We don't have arms. We are students. 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 We are teachers. Take out your phones. Take out your phones. Take out your phones. We are students. Take out your phones. Pablo. We are students. We are students. We are dying. We are dying of cold. We are all dying of cold. We are dying of cold. Everybody go down. Everybody go down. We are dying of cold. We've been here for 3 days. We died of cold. 3 days. This is unfair. This is unfair. Why point gun as foreigners? Why point gun as us? Why point gun on us? You have to find your money. Please go online on Instagram. We don't have arms. We don't have guns. We are students. We are students. On us. What the fuck is happening? What? We don't want. We don't have arms. We got nothing. We don't have arms. We have nothing. We are students. 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 What's up? We are students. We are students. You don't understand. But you're not black, so you cannot solve. Dude, they can't shoot us off. Thank you. Thank you.
It's emotional, isn't it? Of course, if you have, you know, I know some people will pretend that they don't have emotion and all that. Yeah, well, those are your brothers and sisters, our brothers and sisters who went to Ukraine, a very cold country, for education. Imagine what they went for in Ukraine, they can get in OAU if Nigeria invested in education for real. Abi? So like I said, Nigeria economy is like ×3 bigger than Ukraine. But people will tell you, Ukraine have electricity. They have good transportation. They have this. They have that. Things that are man-made. Things that can be made in Nigeria there for them. And all those brilliant minds, brain drain, they won't end up in Ukraine. So I'm not really surprised that there are people who are willing and ready to go on and fight in Ukraine. It's not really a joke. Some people will go because during the World War II, World War I, World War II, they had to go and get reserve from Africa, where the government in Africa were helping them to recruit. Well, colonialists then, by the way. Well, they had to recruit from the colonies from everywhere to put them as regiment, this regiment, that, Indian regiment, this one regiment. So it's not new. If this whole thing, if China should throw Bagamo to Taiwan, Japan enter everything, you know, World War III don't start with that. Eventually, people will get recruited to go and fight war. But just take a look at this. I mean, look at it this way, right? I bet Nigerians are the highest, or let me say the Nigerian population or student population in Ukraine. They are probably going to be the highest in Ukrainian schools, despite the cold. So many of them who were trying to get to Poland, they got screened. They are not just Nigerians. So this is a big issue out there. One of those incidents is this. Oh, I think for those who are stranded, but for those who wanted to try and up on a train.
Please don't do this. Don't do this.
Они неправильно делают, неправильно.
So for those who are unable to get on the train, right? There are those who got on those trains, right? They got to the border. Some of them got delayed at the border in that code. Those are the ones who were like, protesting, trying to, I don't know if they eventually crossed, but some eventually crossed to Poland with an arrangement because so many other people eventually joined, including Nigerian embassy in Poland. Nigeria, everybody eventually joined. But what they said is that they are only providing phone numbers. There are other Nigerians who hosted different online group meetings and all of them, sending those who managed to cross to Poland, sending them to different shelters, different homes where they could get relaxed and then processed, possibly if they will have to go to Nigeria or go somewhere else. There are those who made it through. Among them, I think these guys, where is that? This
is the Nigerians that have arrived. There are so many. Some people are still outside. Some people are still sleeping. Let's see.
Those are the people who made it through. But for those who are stranded, those ones are still there because this is so recent as well. Okay, those who are stranded and their own dilemma.
We're so stranded. We've not eaten, no place to rest. We're just here, and we just left the cold outside for 6 hours. We've been outside. We've been begging, pushing, dragging. It's been so traumatic just trying to get into the border, and we're not able to get there. Since morning, we've been told that all Nigerians, the embassy has gotten buses for us and stuff, but we've not seen any. And then we watch other nationalities leave, and it's really, really so sad. People have been crying, people fainted. It's really horrible. Please, Nigeria, please come to our aid.
Yes, those are the ones who are stranded. And yeah, Abike did give information about how to help. Like I said, numbers, call this person, and it's been overwhelming, I have to admit.
Hi everyone. For Nigerians in Ukraine trying to cross over to Poland, there are 8 borders between Poland and Ukraine, but 4 borders are recommended.
Thank you very much, guys. I decided to use my own tune in between because I don't know if the tune they put in that music, that space where they were showing him, information, contact numbers, and the rest of those, right? There's this music they put in there. I don't know if it is copyrighted, so I decided to mix it up with mine. You get what I mean now? So sorry if that was Maiyegun was, the sound, but it's pretty much better. Nothing was said in between anyway, just showing information, contact, and all that for everyone who probably is in Ukraine as we speak. So they want you in Ukraine. And I bet many of you are ready to jump on the next available flights. Some are already saying that all they need is just to get to Ukraine. Once they get there, Baba, I go figure myself. That's not how it works, oh, Baba. That's not how it works. So think I'm very well, oh. There is going to be that time. If the peace talk between Russia and Ukraine possibly falls through, right, they may end up needing you and many others, even though India is pretty much doing a better evacuation. I'm not trying to compare, but well, I'm trying to compare as well. So in India, the Indians who are in, what do you call it? The Indians who are also in Ukraine, they got their own kind of rescue mission differently.
Welcome back, everyone. Very happy to have all of you back safe and sound, back in our motherland. On behalf of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, both Muralidharan ji and I are present here to welcome you back. I know you have all been through a very, very difficult time, a very, very trying time. But know this, that the Prime Minister is with you every step, the Government of India is with you every step, and 130 crore Indians are with you every step of the way. And we will leave no stone unturned until every single one of our citizens are back safely back home in India. So please pass this message on to all your friends, all your colleagues, that we are with them and we will guarantee their safe passage back. Pradhan Mantri ji is in touch with the Ukrainian Rashtrapati ji. The conversations are on to ensure that everyone is brought home safely. Conversations are also on with the Russian government, and we assure you कि एक नागरिक को वापस अपने मातृभूमि में हम लोग सुरक्षित राके ही चैन की सांस लेंगे। बहुत बहुत आप लोगों का स्वागत प्रधानमंत्री जी की तरफ से, और एयर इंडिया की सभी क्रू को भी मैं अपने पैदल से धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं कि आप लोगों को लाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत और मशक्कत की। आप सब लोगों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। I know now all your family and friends are waiting for you, so let's go and meet them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jai Hind.
You know, some little things that are really, really wonderful things. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, doesn't even have their own airline. Somebody just said that India has a 5-year line operating as Indian Airlines, Abi. Nigeria don't even get one. Now Emir, they fight air peace because Emir of Kano got delayed and they missed this flight. And now they want air peace to be punished. Meanwhile, Nigeria no get airline. If Nigeria has any airline, all the Nigeria airline, all the planes that should make up Nigeria airline, they are the ones that Buhari and family, they are flying about. His own daughter can fly somewhere and go and to go and take a picture if she flies in private, presidential jets. So where would they get airline to go and bring Nigerians? So you are on your own. That's one very bad disadvantage. But however, there are people who feel like, they will fly down to Ukraine. So you know about it, and then you can always chase it, okay? If you want to know more on that, you can go on to their Twitter handle. Here it is again. Just check it out, okay? You can check it out on Twitter, and you can go and tweet them and check if they have shared the link where you can register to go and become a fighter in Ukraine. So God help you, okay? And then the other thing is that you also have, where is that? Yeah, you also have this guy who is also following you, all right? So even if you ended up on facing Russians in Ukraine, just remember this, all right? You are not alone. There are other things they are sending with you. Commander in Nigeria is working as well, all right? But if you want to follow it through, like I said, just check their website, okay? All right. And one more thing, by the way, there are also those who are possibly going to even do better. You can do some training back in Nigeria before you go, okay? Trainings like, for example, like this one. Reserve. You are going to be reserved. I don't even know if many of you know that whenever you are serving that NYSC, do you know that by law, if Nigeria go to war, like Ukraine, do you know that as an NYSC member, you are expected, you are a reserve army for Nigeria? Do you know that? Some of you, do you all know? By law, do you know? Well, maybe not all of you know. I found out recently myself. I didn't know, it's not something I knew before. So don't be shy if you didn't know it, because I did it myself. All right. But they said all of you all of you wearing that khaki, you are the reserve for Nigeria army. So as Ukraine is fighting right now, if to say it was Nigeria fighting, and they run out of soldiers, before they start calling people from the foreign land to come and send soldiers to Nigeria, now all of them then go recruit. And for you to know that it's a serious thing, maybe you never thought about it. There's another training. Maybe you have done it before. It's going to be useful in Ukraine. This one. Do you get that now? Just in case if you have ever done that, just know that they are very, very useful training. They call it reservoir combatant. What do they call it? Reservoir combatant Shivu move. It's called Shivu move. Reservoir combatant, reserve combatant Shivu move. When you feel take it, face Russia tank, trust me, your citizenship, now gold, they go take plate and gold. I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just trying to encourage you. And there's one more thing you should know, except if it is the Russians who derailed it, right? There is hardly for a rail line to just leave the track where nobody can really explain what really happened, just like this. A train where they go Kano with that from Lagos. Do you actually see the structure of that train itself? That you can be rest assured, except if the Russians fire their rockets or something like that happens, right? You won't be experiencing that. I'm giving you tips of what you should look out for when you jump on that plane, because it is likely going to come if this whole thing leads to boom. Well, maybe all of us go die. World War III. However, if you then want to think of alternative, you have a Tifnumbu who said is a youth, and then you have a Atiku as well, who said that you are all safe if you let him be your president. You remember when it was in Abeokuta yesterday or so? From Edo State. Baba.
a courtesy visit to my boss.
When are you declaring, sir? The world is waiting for your declaration. When are you declaring, sir?
We will let you know now. We will give a formal announcement.
Are you confident that you are going to get a ticket for your party?
Have I ever failed to get the ticket?
Yes. No, this time around, I want to know. Maybe you are so confident.
I'm confident. I'm confident.
Sir, they are talking about age. That the elderly people should allow youth to take over. What do you think to that?
Let the youth compete now. It's competition. It's democracy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And he's right, yeah. So he declared today that Nigeria is safe in his hands if you give him your chance, next year. That's your choice, by the way. I just thought you should possibly hear that. So it's up to you. However, the joke, like I said, who wants to go to Ukraine is right now on the streets, while others are saying, who are those who are going to stay back if it is the fight for the motherland? Joke apart, who are those who are also willing to fight for Nigeria? And that is where people are like, fight for who? Which Nigeria? Baba, I beg. And this is actually what people say. Fight for who? Nigeria will fight for himself. I beg. God, I beg. So now the line is open. People are going to be asking me if they can get their own ticket to Ukraine. Joke apart, I'm going to open the line. That's what I want to do now, okay? However, I'm going to also do a kind of a refill for my tea. Now, when I get back, we will continue. So thank you very much, everyone. That's the part I do first before we now, build on it through your contribution. So thank you. I'll be back. Is a traitor, sue. Thank you. So what happened is that I have my first caller on the line, and before I connect the call, I'm going to need you to take a minute, okay? Usually we just kind of forget and everybody just do what we do the best, watch the program, contribute and leave, right? So I want you to take a minute. If this is your first time of watching Maiyegun, or if you are watching me on Facebook and you have never really been on my YouTube page, I am asking you for that support, okay? Take a minute, go onto my YouTube channel and click on the subscribe button. Not just that, to my friends who are watching on YouTube right now, I mean, we have the number, but it's unfortunate that only few of you actually attempted or even did like the video. If you don't, it's not called engagement. Engage with it. You are here. You're spending your time here. So what a few click gonna do for you, if I may ask? So take a minute and let us click on that like, share, and subscribe. Not that long. Thank you very much, everyone, for that. I have a caller on the line, and then hello, sir.
Hello, Professor Field Marshal Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
Hey, in your meeting,
who got you? Hello, can you hear me, sir? Oh, the line is really acting.
Network.
Oh, I know the network is acting funny. So, but you are back. Everybody can hear you, sir. Your name?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Great.
Maiyegun,
sir,
you are doing a very good job. You are doing a very good job. Allah ama fún ẹ ṣe.
Àmín, sir. Kí lẹ feel tó bá gbé place sílẹ̀ ṣé Ukraine náà is a goal àbí báwo náà ni.
Tó bá gbé ilé àbóyá rẹ̀ tó máa lọ. Àmọ́ oríṣiríṣi Igboho la wà.
Àwọn olóòbí kankan.
It's a pity that is happening now because mo ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò sí iná rárá.
Ibo lẹ ti ń pè
inú òkùnkùn la wà pàtó.
Ibo lẹ ti ń pè.
Ìkòròdú.
Kò sí iná.
Kò sí iná, in fact níta lúwo kò sí iná. So gbogbo ètò ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ọgbọ́n náà ni bóyá tọ́jú ọwọ́ ọ̀bá yìí sọ bóyá ogun náà máa tó lọ náà ọgbọ́n ṣàní.
Tàbá end up lórí battlefield because tó bá ju bọ́ǹbù sí Glasgow sí náà èmi náà máa wọ aṣọ ogun nìyẹn. Ó ti dogo ó ti di pé ẹnu orí yọ dìlé náà ni a máa wọṣọ ogun ní everybody máa gbé náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, so a gbọ́dọ̀ máa pèpè alẹ́ ni a gbọ́dọ̀ máa pèpè alẹ́ ni gbogbo eléyìí tó ń pariwo pé tí wọ́n ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ láti rí because kìíní yẹn ó ì máa spread ju bóyá lọ yìí lọ. Ẹ wo bí fídíò tẹ ṣó yẹn wo àwọn ọmọ ẹ ń pariwo ẹ wo India bí India ti kó àwọn ọmọ wọn tó tún address wọn they were so happy inú wọn dùn kó máa lọ pàdé àwọn family wọn. Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ló wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbogbo wọn máa kó wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí já ogun yẹn ni wọn máa kó bọ́ọ̀lì lọ́wọ́ kó máa jagun ni. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa o. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa o.
God bless you, sir.
I'm so happy because this is the first time tí màá ní opportunity láti come through. In fact, February is my birthday.
I mean, it's not too late to end. It's never too late.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
That's the one I've been thinking about Maiyegun. Me o wọlé, but I'm surprised this February. God bless you. God bless you, my brother.
And you too,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
You keep watching. Stay safe, sir. God bless you. So I have another person on the line. Hello.
Maiyegun, brother,
sir.
In fact, over 3-4 days that you've been blowing horn. I've been trying to call it through to get through, but I know a lot of people are sitting back. But interesting, so I have to just wave it and give them a chance. Anyway, first of all, I want to thank all our families.
Go on.
I want to thank all our families who have been donating towards Igboho's freedom, legal, whatever.
Yeah,
fund. And I want to also say something to all those now we first they do why Maiyegun won't take over now. Anybody who will sabotage this effort, may God Almighty sabotage their generation. Generation to the end. May God Almighty sabotage their life. Because when you arranged it yesterday, I was like, yes. Now it's getting there. Because a lot of them now see that they don't understand what we're about to do regarding Igboho.
They have no idea.
That we are not fighting because of Igboho. We are fighting because of ourselves. Look at it. From Côte d'Ivoire, they killed one Nigerian girl last time. Nobody up to today, the Côte d'Ivoire wasn't today. Nobody hold them to be accountable for that. Look at a girl that they also put in prison in Benin, the same Benin last time.
Yeah.
The girl was there over years, donkey years, nobody. And if we can manage to do this one, they will realize that this thing, it shouldn't be doing this, they shouldn't be doing all these things to Yorubas, no Nigeria. May God Almighty destroy Nigeria and destroy it times 100. May Nigeria never happen again in life. Now, brother, come to Russia. I told you last time, brother, there's a lot of things going on. So let's leave them with their problem. Our brothers who are in Russia, who are in Ukraine, I have a message for them. When there's something like this, from day one, they're supposed to be migrating towards the border where they can trek. By now, they should be able to trek 20 hours and get into
Some of them trek for a day or 2 days, Baba.
And
when
that's
they get
what
to
I'm
that
saying.
border, it's a different story entirely. They just
No, it will be different story. You know why? Brother, you need to understand.
Tell me.
Poland is a European. EU is an EU country.
Right.
And if not because of this war, it won't be possible just to cross like just that. You understand? Without the main man. I'm telling you, now I went to Europe, make I don't talk too much. I know all those routes, we know it from Kosovo to Serbia, Montenegro, down to Albania down to Greece, Macedonia, all those areas is our route. So, but as the thing is going on now, they should have, the first day that they see that bomb, they should be trekking. Organize, donate money, buy, pay some mafias there. They will drive them to border. By now, all of them should have been near to that border. If they are, at least if they are like in 100, it will be difficult. At least if they don't take them into inner Poland or inner Romania or whatever, they will keep them somewhere safe. But regarding to who want to go to Ukraine, anyway. We are some of them who don't know that Yoruba have Ayeta. They should go and borrow Ayeta
and just
start migrating. War will never kill all of them. War will never kill all of them. Now people will still live for that Ukraine.
Still live, exactly.
Go make it return back. By lucky, if they if you say the war, if them manage to package them reach there, if they reach there now, war don't finish.
Just end now. Is that listen, JJ, right? Is that not the kind of permutation that if tomorrow people know where to go to talk about this? Is that not the permutation? Everybody will sit down and say, what if you get there now and Russia just say, we no fight again? And they already brought you in. You have already part of it. And somebody else can say, but what if you get there?
Do you forget the wind rush? Wind rush in 50-60 years ago in London.
Yeah.
It's after the war now, after the end of the Second World War that they brought them in. And all of them now, they are still rushing. Some of them don't even do paper. They just sit down here and be burning
the government can't really do much to them as we speak.
As for our uncle who want to become president, our ancestors who want to become president, let them remain there. My prayer is that how I wish Russia could do us a big favor. That Satan 2 or Satan 1, they should have come and throw it in. One in Abuja, one in Port Harcourt, one in Lagos.
JJ.
So that they should level the whole country. May God Almighty cause something that can all create war. Brother, do you know why? Nigeria is worse than anything on earth.
They can just wipe everybody out in the end then. Satan 1, Satan 2.
Brother, all those spirits where they don't call spirit of confusion, spirit of fornication, spirit of killing each other. Make it just pass once. That's my prayer. That then we go there outside, go migrate, go reduce the whole thing.
I hope, I pray that Putin is not listening to you, because that's the way you just talk right now. But we can take another one. JJ, thank you so much for tonight.
No problem.
Thanks, Baba.
No problem.
Oh, that one, heavy. If they drop it inside Abuja, they drop one in Lagos. Baba, forget it. Even people with the Benin, people with the Ghana, they will disappear. They will just say Ghana don't disappear, Nigeria don't disappear. No try amo, JJ, joke apato, stop amo. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
This is my first time calling. No,
that's class. Your name, sir?
Yeah, it's Ola Mama. I will just put it that way.
Ola Mommy, Ola Mama.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just put it that way.
Nice one.
This is my very first time calling.
Everybody can hear you now.
And now, first, I would say thank you so much for the work.
Thank you.
That you have been doing. Thank you so much. It's not easy. And may Almighty God continue to bless you.
Amen to that. Thank you.
Our government, what they have done to us, I don't know. When I see what you are doing, I realized that I think it's not just only me that is thinking the way I'm thinking, because some people think maybe I'm mad or maybe I'm crazy the way I think about the way
you're
Nigeria is going.
overreacting. That's you overreacting. To know.
Yeah, I told my wife this afternoon that very soon they are going to say all the Nigerians in Ukraine, you guys should get gone. You guys should start fighting for us. They should start fighting for us. And I want to tell you something today now.
Tell me.
If Ukraine decides to give Nigerians in Nigeria visa to come and fight for them in Ukraine, I'm telling you, people will come.
Of course, I agree.
People will leave Nigeria and come down. Because all this one that they are doing there is good. People will come down there and they will decide, okay, they will decide to die in Ukraine instead of them to die in Nigeria.
But it's also a shame, yeah. Olamomi, it's a shame,
I have someone that is telling me,
yeah,
pay me, ki kusita ju ki wa kusilu lo.
Yẹni pé kusita is better than kusile. Kusile is better than kusiberi.
Because oku èèyàn go ní value ní Nigeria yẹn. Tell me oku aja ó ní value ní Ìgbò. Oku èèyàn ò ní value, oku èèyàn ò ní value ní Nigeria. Wọ́n ti sọ wá dé nǹkan mi.
Statistics ni wa. About 45 people killed. 98 people killed. No be human beings, they don't get name.
And people are shouting about Ukraine. Àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní IGD camp. Tó ti kúrò ní Ogun State. Tó ti di refugee sọ́nà Benin Republic. Ó wà ń bẹ̀ o.
Over 1 year now.
Ó wà ń bẹ̀ o. Àwọn ìlú kan wà ní gbogbo north yẹn tí wọ́n ti gbà tẹ́pẹ́ àwọn èèyàn tó ti kú millions ń kú every day. Tí àwọn ìjọba ti jẹ́ kí mídíà máa sọ̀rọ̀ pa ẹ̀ mọ́ o.
Of course.
Every day ló ń pa àwọn èèyàn sílẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ Igbo yẹn every day ló ń pa wọn síbẹ̀ o. Tí ò sí kankan. But let me allow other people to see what I am.
God bless you. Ola, Mama. You know, I hope I'm lucky to have you some other time.
Thank you.
God bless you,
Baba.
Baba.
Thank you for what you are doing.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah. So I have another caller. I like my callers tonight. If you like, everybody just want to flow quietly and they are like into the vibes. I love it. Hello, sir. Hello, can you hear me? See, you need to listen to your phone, please, not the program. If you are calling in, okay? When you call in, don't continue to watch the program to know if you are live, okay? If you do that, you're just going to keep putting others down, please. Speak when you call. Don't hang there and be thinking if this is live or not. Hello? Something is not right. Hello, can you hear me? You need to move closer to the phone. You're so far away. Can you hear me? I can hear General, but I can't. So sorry. So you need to get closer to the phone as well. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
This is Lawal calling from Lagos.
Did you say Lawal?
Awal.
From
Lagos.
From Lagos. Awal, how are you doing, Baba?
I'm fine, Baba.
Nice one. So you are live. So we have a caller from Lagos. So go on, Awal.
You see, the Nigerian economy has become so ruined that here in this Nigeria, this night, I want to iron my clothes to go to work tomorrow. I have to go to the next neighboring state to iron my clothes.
No, wait. You go to your neighbor or you go to neighboring states?
Neighboring street.
Oh, neighboring streets.
So iron my clothes.
The next street.
So iron my clothes. Because there's no light. And we are calling ourselves giants of Africa. This is becoming.
Sorry, I think the network as well is also an issue. So we'll wait for a while to continue once it's connected again. So I can see that we are having an add-on, by the way. We're having extras donated on our platform so far, and I'll show that to you later. So, Awal, you there?
Yeah.
You are here, right? Bro, go on, please.
Whereby we have to go to work as if we are going to somewhere to beg for money. In fact, the economy is so ruined.
So when you say it's like when you go to work, it's like going to in a place to beg. So you're talking about the reward and the value of what you get paid out there, like is like a pittance. You mean, yeah?
Yeah, it's just like before you get the money, the budget and the reimbursement and everything to do.
Yeah, it's all gone.
The money is gone. I'm talking about the Ukraine and this thing. I wish people that are willing to go to Ukraine to fight are willing to join manpower to fight these rogue gangs that are disturbing us.
Right, back at home. I like that.
Why don't we just join arms and don't stop blabbing around and saying all these people, all this. So let us stop complaining and take action, the necessary action.
Everybody keeps saying that, but the people who said we should take action 2 years ago, the youth will not agree. The youth will not take this anymore. We are the victims. All these people have stolen our future. 2 years ago, Baba, they are now the people in that Lagos, in elsewhere all over Nigeria. They are now the people who are now championing that an Atiku or Tinubu can be your president. So who are we going to fight with? Like, okay, let's fight. With who?
You see, one thing I noticed about Nigeria is that whenever you guys collaborate to agree on something, let's do this. It is among you people that do the meeting. You see somebody among you that is going to oppose the meeting or going to disclose the information about the meeting to someone else. Which is, I think people are really crazy. Like at times,
it's complicated. Wow, it's complicated, isn't it? When you sit down like this, right, and your plan is that how can we solve our problem as Nigerian, right? Do you know why it gets complicated? Is that the moment you begin to ask yourself some certain questions, right, you'll be getting some answers to them. By the time you get to that point, why Nigeria can't work, right? At that point, you just be like, man, well, even we have a plan now. You share it with this person. They sell it over to the people you're trying to run away from. And they turn against you, victimize you. Then at that point, you'll be like, why then do you have to waste energy to save Nigeria? When we can actually use the energy to save those in Nigeria. When you divide how the entire system is structured, it's needed to be divided a while. Until we get to that point, everybody who is trying to solve Nigeria problem, when they get to a point, they'll be like, they'll get tired. Because that's what it is. Complicated, right? You can solve Nigeria. Go on. Go on, bro. Sorry. I think the network is acting up again. Oh, and I'm enjoying this Awal convo, right? Hello, Awal. You there? Good.
I was thinking, these people, they failed our parents' generation.
They did.
They failed our great-grandchildren. They failed our future. Now they want to fail our own generation again. Why is it so?
If you let them.
Why is it?
If you let them.
I was like, yesterday I was thinking, let me just leave this country if I have a chance.
So this Ukraine option, it's something you can consider as well if they can explain it better. Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to Ukraine because I have my siblings here to take care of.
Somewhere else, I better. I'm just joking, anyway. I'm just joking. So go on.
This is fine. So I was just thinking to just go to
somewhere else. I'm still struggling with that network, I have to say. Yeah. So, wow. Oh dear. Now, let me take another one then because of this connection issue. Well, if you call back, I'm going to take your call as well. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, brother.
Good evening to you, sir. Hello.
Yeah, my name is Bola from Australia.
Bola from Australia. So yeah, you're live, Baba. Please, you have the floor.
Well, actually, thank you for today. Yeah? I actually I've been trying to call. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that I want to get in.
A lot.
Yeah, I was listening to the program, and if you remember the last time that I called, I was so frustrated, and I wasn't really composed to talk to you because that's my first time talking. So when I was listening to the program now, there was one caller that said everybody should come together and fight with the useless people they call themselves dictator in Nigeria. If you remember, that is the same thing that I talked about last time I called because I was so now I wish you can maybe after the program, I don't mind, I can talk to you if you will allow me to talk to you.
Okay. The reason why I don't usually talk after the program, Bola, is because I always finish late, yeah? And most of the time, it's always bedtime in the house. You get what I mean now? But an arrangement can be made where we can have a chat some other time apart from after the program, okay? But I get what you mean. If I see the message on it, I can trace it up and follow it up, okay? But tell me more about what you want to share.
Thank you so much.
Please.
I really appreciate everyone that is calling tonight because I just came from work now. So it's only in the morning, like 8 o'clock in Australia now. You see, what's going on in Ukraine, it doesn't really matter to all Nigerians. You bring the program because of Igboho and most of the Nigeria that lives in Ukraine. Where, to me, I don't want to say anything bad about it because if I have to put my mind on what is going on in Ukraine, because a lot of people have been dying in Nigeria, nothing happens.
Nothing is done.
But now something happened in Ukraine and everybody wants to go to Ukraine for what, brother? Why can't you just sit down, put your hands together, call yourself together as a youth, and focus how to fight these useless people that live in Nigeria that are taking your property from you?
That made Ukraine an option for you for education, a cold Arctic country that is so climatically so different from yours, but still people flock to the place anyway because of the failed system in Nigeria. See, I'm with you,
brother. To me, I don't see. Actually, I've been in a different country before I came to Australia. Okay, you see people that live in Nigeria. The last time I went to Nigeria, I saw most of the guys that they are selling gala on the street of Igboho to Lagos. You see what I'm talking about?
I'm with you.
There are some strong guys that can run. They are so physical. I swear to God, if they can bring the community like 200-300. Okay, I remember something now, brother. I don't care whatever they hear this on Nigeria or not. I wish they have to bring another protest before 2023 election. If there is another, because they can't do anything now. This is the best time to bring the protest in Nigeria. I don't know how you can organize that. I don't know who the first person that organized that in the first place. If that person can come again to come and organize another one, trust me, you will see at this time around, everything will change in Nigeria.
That's positive, and I think the last time, I think that one was spontaneous, right? It wasn't really planned. It wasn't like you know what I mean, but I'm with you. I think I get your drift. If a chance of such comes again this year, it almost happened this February, by the way.
Not 2020. This year, there will be no election in Nigeria. Bro, that's why I said that if possible, if I can talk to you after the program. There is a lot of things I will tell you because a lot of young people that they are so physical, they don't know what they call a physical. Trust me, there's a lot of people that they don't even have 3 men school in Nigeria,
but they want to act like they are fine. Meanwhile, they are not fine.
They are not.
Just the people that take everything from you, there is a way you can get it back from them.
That's right.
Okay, do you want to tell me that any of the politicians, their child is in Ukraine? They are not there. They are in Canada, they are in US, they are in UK, where is secure. Not like in Ukraine, not in Russia, bro. They know what all this. Just imagine you just put it up that Atiku say he wants to be a president of Nigeria.
You are safe. I mean, if you are trying to run away, don't run away. If you vote for him, you are safe in Nigeria, like Buhari promised them in 2015 as well. We saw how that played out.
Bro, let me tell you, because I know a lot of if I say something to your program, a lot of people will listen and they can get something from it. Bro, can you just motivate the youth that any elderly that they find that in campaign, don't focus about the politician. Focus on those ones that they are going to that campaign or they are going to the voting ground to vote. Those are the people that you're supposed to deal with. Those are the people that they are stupid, they are useless, they don't use their brain. Leave the politician alone. But those people that they are elderly, that they are going to the voting ground, face those people.
Deal with them. You see, when we use that word like that, deal with them, well, we should also remember that we're talking about our own people too, right? And deal with them can be in different ways.
Our people, our people are the one that they are making us suffering.
I know.
Our generation are suffering more than the whole generation.
There are other ways we can actually whip them to line without being violent against them. You know what I mean? But I get the drift. I get where you're coming from. But again, there will always be other ways too, right? I appreciate this. If we have a chance of talking.
Do you know that we have tried everything possible in Nigeria to make sure that we overcome them? If not because our elderly people.
Are you sure? Maybe we haven't tried everything.
Bro, you see that protest?
Yeah.
If the elderly people have supported us, it wouldn't be like that. But they only lived it. When was the last time that protest in Nigeria? The last time has it ever come to that extent?
I know. But I'm saying I'm saying that the fact that they were able to crush it, so we can't all say we have done everything. Sometimes in science, they will be like, "Are you sure you have done everything?" I've done everything. I've done this 1,001 times. They'll tell you, "Are you sure you are not missing something in those you have done?" We'll find out, Baba. We'll find out with time. But one thing I can say is that a lot has changed. People's awareness about people's consciousness about what is going on around them has really, really improved from what it was. And the more number of people who know now.
I remember something now. I remember something now. Please, every of your followers, before they make a comment, they must share the program first.
Again,
please, just beg them that share the program.
I always appeal.
So that it can get to the people that they don't know you, because like everybody that's getting to know you, they know that you're telling the truth and you are motivating a lot of people.
That's right.
Most of the things that people don't know, you are telling them and they are knowing about it.
We'll keep trying. Thank you so much, brother. Right? So, let me take another call.
Bro. Just let me open the line for
you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much. I think please, I will text you a message, and if you can respond,
I will pick it up.
I
get a lot of messages, and I'm so sorry that sometimes when I tell people that I will respond to you, by the time I pick up my phone the following morning, I may get over 100 of such messages, and by the time I get to the middle of the whole thing, I may never get to yours. And it's sad, but I will try if I see it. Okay, sure, I will respond. Thanks, Baba.
Thank you so much.
You have a good one.
Thanks so much.
So I'm sorry, guys, that that took us a longer time because I initially told him to wait for me. So I stole his time and I gave that back. I have a caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Emil, I will need support the violence.
Anything that makes you feel good and the message is delivered. Make it happen. Your name, sir?
Igboho Kekere.
Igboho Kekere class. Now everybody going by Baba. Fire.
For the violence, but Emi oni be àwọn kọ́kọ́ má dì fún Bọ́lá Tinubu àbí Atiku. Ẹni tí a bá jẹ nínú ààbùn yẹ náà tó dìbò fún Tinubu yẹn, àmú yẹ àfiṣògùn. kò tí ì dé stage yẹn tó bá dé stage kò sẹ́ni tó máa kọ́ ọ̀kan ìṣọ̀bọ̀n ẹ̀wọ̀n tí wà frustrated èmi tí ìrìn yẹn tó wà frustrated tó bá wà frustrated ọmọ stand up to this ọmọ stand up gbogbo ìtọ́ má dìbò fún ẹ no don't plead to anyone the only thing dey mi kọ tó bá pè mí níbi tí mo wà máa ṣépè fún ẹni mi lè send owó sí ẹ tí bàbá ẹ tí sọ fún dáàdì ẹ kó ṣe give away dáàdì ẹ tó lọ dìbò fún Tinubu kó lọ ṣe give away
fún yín.
So anybody tó bá di ẹ má bẹ yàn ọkàn kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n bá yàn ọkàn jà kọ́ fún wọn lẹ̀ ẹni tó bá di bá sọ tó bá gbọ́.
Baba, you go last. I told people, I said, me talking about this whole thing, there are things you know. What I'm trying to do is just to remind you of the consequences. If you like, still go with them. Now go just bear the consequences. Now me go just extend my stay in exile. I won't suffer any part of whatever is going on, but they will still do what they will do now. So we won't beg, like you said. Emma Bewan, leave them. They will do what they will do anyway.
Kò sẹ́ni tó máa kọ́ ìtò bá mú orí ìjà tó bá fi ṣògùn owó déédéé ni àwọn ẹran ọba ló fi ẹran ọba jẹ.
Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bó tó rí girlfriend jẹ́ tó fi ṣògùn owó wọn á mú ẹ̀ wọn á fi ẹ́ ṣe wọn á charge ẹ̀ fún mọ́dà that is your own business.
Mọ́mí ẹ̀ ló dìbò fún Tinubu tó jẹ́ òfin àjẹra wọn. So kọjọ máa fi ojú ẹ̀ bàbá Maiyegun fún àwọn other people láyé kọ sọ̀rọ̀.
God bless you, Baba Igboho kékeré. God bless you. A chip in time. I love that. Now, Igboho Kekere said we should not plead with people not to go and support their ancestors, Tifnumbu or Atiku. They should go. Don't plead with them, Jari. When they are done with them, they will be the one, their children will be the one cutting off their head for money ritual and the rest of that. May nobody shall no call them for anything. No. When they manage his life. Oh, that's what that was all about. So anyway, I have another caller on the line, and I bet it is the veteran, Osita. Yes or no, sir?
Yeah. My brother.
God bless you.
One name the
number. God bless you. Osita, right there from the US. Baba, you're live. Everybody can hear you.
You know, I was thinking while the program is going on, and I was thinking. I asked myself, because I was talking to somebody some few minutes ago, and I made mention of something, I started thinking about it. Right. I asked myself, if either anybody likes it or not, we gained success during the NSAS protest.
That is true. It wasn't all for
they heard it. Yeah, they heard our voice. The world heard our voice. Even the Western world, they refused to hear our voice. And I was watching a program yesterday, and there's this professor from Eastern Africa, I've forgotten his name, that's always making programs. I watch his program, and he was talking about.
I hope it's African not that popular one, Professor Lumumba or something.
Yeah, Professor Lumumba. Yeah, that's it.
Right, go on.
So I reconciled it with what me and my friend was discussing some few while ago. When the man said that everything depends on Africa. The well-being of the whole world depends on Africa. But yet, in between us, no country of Africa can say they have 15% of inter-trade relationship between one another. No African country.
No real one.
So that's the term. So that's to tell you how.
So where do you now expect the empowerment to come from? From abroad, Africans.
From abroad. So when I was talking about it, I finished talking to him today, and I started reconciling it. That we did something so remarkable, the whole world heard our voice.
That's right.
But don't you think we could do that same thing based on the name of that evil constitution of Nigeria and say that without this constitution amendment in Nigeria, there's not going to be an election? And the constitution which people will have a say, not one old person who says he comes from Osun State, or one old person that comes from Adamawa, or one old person that comes from somewhere in Onitsha.
Who have messianic personalities. We are Messiah. I can save you.
Yeah.
Do you want saviors? Yeah, I'm coming. This is me. I'm going to save you. empty barrels leading
Empty
the
barrels.
population of 200 million mumus. No be me talk amuna lagbaja. You say
Yeah.
200 million mumus. Go on.
So I am asking a question. Can we not do the same thing in the name of that, repealing that constitution? That is the people's might, the people's will that repeal that constitution. Can we not do the same instead of wasting our time, our effort, our everything about us on the so-called election that they already know who has ruled? They are giving the election to. They already know within themselves.
They already do.
Can't we mobilize and do something about that constitution? It could be a perfect route to the referendum that we are asking for.
That's right.
We need to do something about it. Thank you very much.
God bless you, Sita. I love that. See, well, let me take this call. I'm going to say that afterward, okay? I have a caller on the line as well. Hello.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Got your budget.
Yeah. Calendar.
I could ask you. Let you go to Nigeria. Nigeria, or where?
Nigeria, they call you from.
Bless you. So, where are you calling from in Nigeria?
I just thank God today. See, I enter your program.
Well, I thank God that you entered.
I've been trying for more than.
Where are you calling from?
More than 6 months now. Hello, do you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, Baba. I'm asking you that where, you haven't told me. Where exactly are you calling from in Nigeria?
I'm calling you from Madrid.
Ado. Bless you. Baba. Everybody, they hear you so. I know you are so late in bed, almost 12 o'clock, and everybody's going to work tomorrow. But here you are, up late, watching Maiyegun, Baba. Now, about that.
Now, so supposed to be now. Let me share something, sir,
please,
before I go. If they send from Ukraine to come and fight for them, I will not go. But if they send from Russia, I will go. Because of what? This line Nigeria, Nigeria, so it don't tire me. I know if you boost of 1K in a week to feed my family for Nigeria. And this is a useless country. They train me as a first man for 3 years without pay. You understand me, so? They train not finished. They just dump us somewhere. 51,000 officers since 2014. And you go tell me, say this is your useless country. Go see nothing they hear and they tell you. Everybody they inside that place, bro. As I did, so if I see any war anywhere, I will go. I'll go and fight. Even I'm ready to fight anyhow. But if those people I will fight for, if they can assure me that they will come back, come and fight in Nigeria for me, I will go. I will go without collecting pay. That's what I just want to share with you. God bless you.
That was Evio. God bless you so much, sir. Even though you didn't tell me your name, and I would love to actually know your name if you don't mind. Just the first name.
My name is Ayodele Taiwo.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Can you do me a favor? Ayodele, sir. Can you do me a favor? Yeah. Can you send me a message and put your name on it and say this is Ayodele Taiwo? Can you do that for me?
No problem. I will do that right away.
I'm going to reach out to you.
I will do that.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to you, sir. You have a very wonderful evening, okay? And my regards to the family. I can hear them from the background. It's like you kept everybody awake.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Please,
oh, he was saying something there. So sorry. I have another caller. Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello, Baba.
Hey, Alaye Alpha. Nice one. Sorry, kill again. Sorry. Niyi from England, you said, Abi? Nice one, Baba. You're alive. Everybody don't baba you. Go on. Tí mi bá ṣe darí, lead one in prayer, please. Let everybody close their eyes. So. Go on.
Ọlọ́run ìwọ lórí gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn north ní north wọ́n mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ kéékèèké ọmọ òkúkú wọ́n fi ń ṣe Quran wọ́n fi ń kọ kéwù sí ara ènìyàn wọ́n pa ẹni wọ́n pa ọmọ kéékèèké ó dẹ̀ rí ọ̀wọ́n ti south west bọ́jẹ́ fi wọn mọ aláìṣẹ̀ ṣe owó tó ń pa wọn lọ́mọ gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìṣẹ̀ ó ké òru sí àwọn ènìyàn Ọlọ́run ìwọ ló mọ ọkàn Russia o mo wá gbàdúrà lẹ́nu yẹ kí Nàìjíríà ṣe nǹkan tó máa bí Russia nínú.
Àmín.
Tọ́jú bọ́ọ̀bù sí all our military base pátápátá kó má sí military base mọ́. Ọlọ́run ìwọ ló mọ ohun gbogbo ó mọ ọkàn any one of us ó mọ bí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ènìyàn aláìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pé wọ́n á mì military bóyá ń ṣe tó ń pa àwọn aláìní àwọn tí wọ́n tún ṣe military wọ́n tún ń pa àwọn ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ wọ́n ń pa àwọn aláìṣẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ èèyàn kéròrò sí Ọlọ́run ó ti ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ènìyàn ó ní kó Ọlọ́run onídàájọ́ lòun ó ṣe ìdájọ́ tó tọ́ ó mọ ọkàn ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa ó mọ bí gbogbo wa ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó wà Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ń pa aláìṣẹ̀ tó ń pa àwọn ọmọ òkókó tó ń pa àwọn ọmọ aláìṣẹ̀ Ọlọ́run fi nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà nínú wọn ló lọ́kàn joyè ló lọ́kàn ọba yẹ kí Nàìjíríà president kó ṣe àṣìṣe tí wọ́n ṣe àmàbí ju tó máa gbọ́n gbogbo military base pátápátá tó wà Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí lálẹ́.
Àmín ní orúkọ Jésù.
Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ń pè.
Gbogbo èèyàn ló gbọ́ gbogbo èèyàn ló ń ṣàmì. Ó kàn bá mi lẹ́rù díẹ̀.
Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó dẹ̀ ń pè náà kó máa ṣe kọ́mọ kó ní kálukú lè dé.
Kẹ́rìbọ̀dì náà lè dá sí. God bless you.
Kẹ́rìbọ̀dì lè dá sí.
God bless you, sir. You're so wonderful. I mean, as in, I don't even know, as in, won't feel like we're on sweat. Hello there. Hello. You may need to take the phone out of speaker and put the phone close to your ear, right? So that we can hear you. We can't as we speak. Please try again as well. Okay. Because, hello, can you hear me, sir? One moment. No, we can't really hear you. Anyway, so sorry about that. This person has been trying and they have always been connected. Hello, sir.
Maiyegun, the general himself. Oh, God, you. This is Rotimi Dada from Scotland, Edinburgh.
Lovely.
I was the one that called the other day, a friend of a friend.
I think I remember.
So,
how are you tonight, sir?
I'm very good, thank you. The first name I was talking about is Tunde Oyedele, a very close friend of yours.
That is Banshaw, my friend.
I want Banshaw.
Banshaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Banshaw may even be watching right now, and he will just be like,
he has to be watching. He has to be watching.
You know what I mean, but go on.
Yeah. God bless you.
Nice.
You know, one funny thing happened to me today.
Tell me.
I was speaking with my dad, and we just started talking politics. He said, Timon Kokon. Maiyegun. I just paused. When he came, Maiyegun. Okay, Daddy, which one is Maiyegun? He now said, I will send you a link.
Yeah.
Go and be watching Maiyegun. You understand more about what is going on. And my dad started lecturing me. I was so impressed. I was really so impressed.
I have a lot of fans, everywhere that sometimes they're like secret watchers and all that. Only few.
Oh, yes. My dad is a big fan. My dad is a big fan.
I can tell.
So, yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. You see, in Nigeria today, it just baffles me how people can see what is going wrong and who is doing the wrong, and they are still following these people. I watched on your previous show when you showed Tinubu in Ife. I just said to myself, these are the voice of the youth that are crying. I said, ilé ò tí gbóná. Wọ́n ní tí ilé bá ń jó tó bá jó dé ara èèyàn tó wà nílé ó máa sá jáde. They are not hurt yet. The Nigerians are not suffering yet. Sorry to say. I don't know. People might say what you're saying is a bit too hard.
It's selfish to say that, or like you lack empathy and all that. But literally,
exactly.
You are right that they have not really felt to resist. I know.
Exactly. When it is hot, they will want it on by day and turn back. You will be ready to fight. Nigerians are not until the point here. That's why I'm so happy with what you are doing. You are pushing, you are telling them. You are not really begging anybody, but you are reminding them. You are reminding them of what is going wrong and what needs to be done.
Also to let them know that there are consequences for every action. Okay, so it's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. So when you make a decision, you should also expect consequences of that action. Don't always turn around and be like, God, why? God, why? You voted for Buhari.
God, why?
Person will not get track record of any success or achievement. Then you are now asking God, why? God, why? Now you're about to vote for Tifnumbu or Atiku. Then in another 1 year, now you're going to be saying, God, why? God, why? You need to learn that there will be.
If you are reading the same book, you will be getting the same answer. If you don't change your style, you will be getting the same answer.
No way to it.
And also, I also think in Nigeria, like that caller, I was laughing earlier on when that caller was praying. The last caller,
go on.
Oh yeah, so
I now said, okay. You know one thing, Baba, Adra is not like Russia buy from Nigeria, which would have probably not really make you so laugh, right? He said, Olongo, Jackie president in Nigeria, she might be Russian, you know. Baba, that one is a different level, right? Maybe they just provoke Putin. Baba, I have to say, Mel.
You know. So I just want to say one more thing before I go. I wouldn't say I pray, but one of the things that will clear Nigeria up is if we have someone like Rawlings come through, someone like JJ Rawlings come through and do what he did in Ghana.
The consequences of anything.
Yes, and do what he did in Ghana. You know, but you see what you are doing here, you are laying that foundation. That is why I'm just so impressed. Most of you are me, I'm coming. I'll have a Zoom meeting. Disturb me. Come back. Money, I'm doing Zoom meeting. I need to, if I don't
disturb me.
Money, if I don't enter this Zoom meeting, it will pay me before I sleep. Money, this Sunday sermon, this late night sermon,
You know, thank you so much. I appreciate
we'll get there.
Stay safe,
and we'll celebrate at the end of this. We'll celebrate at the end of this.
Stay safe, man.
Amen.
Nice.
Amen. All right, Baba.
You stay safe.
No blessings. Take care.
Cheers, Baba. So our Edinburgh, I want to Scotland. You know, it's a different kind of a different vibe. But I have another caller on the line. Hello, sir.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Baba.
Maiyegun ti wà ó network orí fóònù yẹn. Kò fẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ.
Kò lè try here. You are connected now. Nothing go hold you, Baba. Fire.
Mo wà connected.
Yes, you are connected.
Maiyegun Diary.
Oh yeah.
One and only tiwa.
Oh yeah.
Ìpàlà ẹ̀ níbo. Ọmọ aláì ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Kò ní bàjẹ́.
Ọwọ́ tó tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ máa dúrà lẹ́lẹ́kan yẹn ọmọ rẹ̀. Ó kọ́ pé yé. Èwo tí lè lé another dimension ni o.
Bàbá gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ o, èmi ò gbọ́ prayer point yẹn rí o, but mo láti follow ni o, bàbá. Honestly.
Mo láì mi gan ṣe àmì ẹ̀dẹ́lẹ̀ ni mo tún pàbúrò mi gan kó wá gbọ́ prayer point bí o, kó bá mi ṣàmìlẹ̀ lórí o.
Buhari do mistake.
Nǹkan tẹ́mi kọ̀ rí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ni pé ogun máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà kò sí bí òṣèlú ṣẹlẹ̀ because èmi ò kí máa ń lálà. Bí 2 weeks ago. Mo kọ̀ lálà pé mo lọ sí Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ mi. So ogun yẹn wá ṣẹlẹ̀. Ogun yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jà mo ṣàpọ́n mo fẹ́ bá àwọn ìfẹ́ ṣe àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Mo ṣà lọ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn síbì kan. Wọ́n wà save. Gbogbo ìlú ti dàrú gbogbo everywhere. Báwo la ṣe máa padà sí UK? Báwo la ṣe máa padà sí UK? Mo ṣe lajú nìyẹn. So mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ìrò láti jẹ́ ìmú kan wò pé pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ even àwọn Atiku àwọn Tinubu gbogbo wọn pápátá mọ̀ pé ibi tí kíní máa lọ yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa padà burst ni. Everybody come pretend ni everybody wà very careful. Nǹkan tí fẹ́ jẹun ra náwó díẹ̀ má jẹ́ lọ náwó pọ̀ tó bá burst mi nílé waste owó yẹn púpọ̀ jù. Òun náà Atiku náà ń ṣe. Ó rọra ń lọ díẹ̀ gbogbo wọn rọra ń lọ díẹ̀ but from next month everybody máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ni máa rí result wọn.
You go see
and then
now.
Number 2 nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Russia àti Ukraine kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé because kíní yìí èmi máa ń follow so many people gan even our pastors nǹkan tó bá make sense máa pick it tó make sense but mo rí sense nínú àwọn nǹkan kan míì tó yẹ pé mò ń rí tí yẹ pé wọ́n ti sọ tó yẹ prophecy kan ni mo ti gbọ́ pé kíní ìṣe máa lead sí wọ́wọ́ kò sí bí òṣèlú kan Nàìjíríà.
Do you know what people said? True, but true, wọ́n sọ pé Ukraine, so Russia decided to fight for the 2 breakaway regions, right? Now, Russia controlled that 2 regions now. That if that was the intention of the war, one reason that is to go further into Ukraine, that Ukraine is not the target. They want to use the Ukraine aggression, to draw out the real target, which is still the bigger thing.
Target. Their target, Ukraine. Target one.
Because logically, if Russia is angry that Ukraine has been killing people in those 2 regions, Russia has given them recognition. They are a republic now. Ukraine cannot go there and fight or kill anybody there. So why go further into Ukraine if they have already done that? That's why Ukraine is not the target. There is still a bigger fish.
Ukraine is the target. There is bigger fish in it because China now, we'll make a deal with one bit. So China no carry our gun target.
Taiwan
target. So we're only target. So at the end of the day, kini you only be told. So everybody might prepare any. Our Nigeria don't want ni lati lo Ukraine. Nigeria lati ma jago jai. Our time big gun we are lati. All of my guys.
Last because some call. So you either carry gun here, fight for UK, you carry gun, go back home. Which one you go like? Now you go on the pick and choose.
4 days ago, when you suffer them, to buy Yama, because some of them go bell and be. To buy bell and be, all live go down. So by the Lord and Allah, I'm alone here big time, you know. Maiyegun, you are really doing a great job. To be honest, you know.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Sure. And about contribute to justice for Louis Sunday Igboho. Ọlọ́run máa bùkún sí everybody, you know. Àti àlè tí máa yà á ṣe jù báyìí lọ lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ní tá bá ti ń rí result nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe ń sìn tá bá ti ń rí result ń sìn bàbá.
I believe in this movement, to be honest. I believe in this movement, you know. I believe in it so much. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. God bless.
Stay safe too, Abi. Nice talking to you, Baba. For this. So I'm going to take my last. Should I take last or second to the last? Okay. Hello there. Hello. Oh, that person is not talking. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Ahmed here now.
Yes, so Baraka de.
How are you? Baraka de Jimo. Abi Baraka de Sunday.
Baraka de Sunday.
Baraka de Sunday. Mutiloka one Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't read all those things, but they don't go away right now.
Baraka de Ladi.
Baraka de live, right? Ladi Sunday. God bless you. So Ahmed is on the line, and Ahmed is going to be my last caller tonight. Okay. So Ahmed, you are joining this conversation, please. Tell me about it.
Everybody knows they carry home vacation, they carry a call.
You get and I told people, I said, listen, when people come on Maiyegun General Politico and they speak their mind, I enjoy it, all right? And I always like them to own it. And that's what makes it unique, isn't it? You know, say your mind, Baba, say it.
Baba, now if we one man, we just through job, like say, all the military barracks for Nigeria. Baba, I beg, calm down. I get friends, I get families.
So you get. People don't get joy, I bet. They don't get joy.
No be them.
They say me just drop off Abuja, drop off from Lagos.
The place where not supposed to be free, me they drop that nonsense. You see that National Assembly, inside that Asuro, that National Assembly, those are the places those bombs need to be dropped. Not the military barracks. Those ones are just working under command, even though I'm going you can't blame them. But they are pushing them also to a stage that one day, during Jonathan's time, there is intake
70th intake, 69 intake. I think they are all of them 13 NHR. Most of those guys, there was a time they were frustrated and they had to open fire on a general in Maiduguri.
I remember that.
You remember that? And those are some of them that were court-martialed then. Apart from that, there are still other things that have happened. That soldiers will come out to show their frustrations. When you stay in the barracks, when you go in the barracks, you will see it. You see things like that. Some soldiers, they know they hear, they know get joy. So no be them, now other. But you see, that National Assembly, that is the main place, the main building that needs to be bombed. That place is to be bombed. Now there we suppose the pray say make.
That's where they make all those ridiculous decisions that affect the lives of millions that they don't give a damn about anyway.
Yes, of course. So if you are praying, focus your prayer to that side. Maybe that prayer will believe. Maybe it will work towards that side. But if you can't pray to make you enter barrack, Baba, forget we get people. We still get people.
Maybe they no go drop Satan too. But it's not even going to be those barracks that will actually be affected alone. Everywhere around the open, everywhere go disappear.
And inside barracks, not only soldiers stay inside barracks.
I know be only
civilians stay inside barracks. Civilians they live inside barracks. Baba, I beg make we calm down.
They will actually try and calm down sometimes because you see, even this way they talk. Now, end of the world, Armageddon. When they drop it, now you go just see light. What they tell me? They say you just see light. By the time the lights go down, Baba, you don't you don't disappear. Evaporated.
But I understand, you know.
It's because some people say, it's disappointing too.
It's just what happened. And it's so unfortunate that all these things are happening, and we still have people. We have people, they ruiners. I don't call them ruler. I don't call them leaders. They are, they all they are after is how to steal money. As these things they happen, they mad people for them. You know, concern them. I want to bound. Ibi tá ti fẹ́ yáwó nísìnyí tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan yìí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báwo la ṣe máa rówó budget. Now wetin go dey their mind to that? Then they no sense say they wan work. How they wan take finance their weary budget don cool every year. Now
with this world war now looming, so how are they going to fund their budget? They are actually making money, Ahmed. Do you know that they are making money from the increased crude sale and the crude oil price? You know that they are not telling Nigerians anyway.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's all about the money. It is all about the money. It's all about my daddy. They no sense. Who go die, make it die.
They won't kill everybody. Kill everybody. We don't care.
Problem. And most of them, they are not one in all those countries, but even before them. But God did, as Nigerians, they talk about we are more follow the trend. God be. But Baba, now we supposed to work and God no will come down from heaven.
No. Nobody is even coming to do anything. We have a lot to do, and there's so much that can be done if we do it together. And I think people want to,
you know. You get one thing for us to say, they say Allah chiwai tashin temakeka, bazaunan temakeka. God himself didn't tell you that if you sit down, will help you. Stand up. Let me help you. That is what he said. So, Baba, I'm going to say, waiting. Baba, all of us, so now need to stand up. Nigerians, you need to stand up. Forget. Nobody will come fight for now. Nobody send you now. Black people, they don't send us. We just do on our own. Now the resources, they have. So,
thank you very much for that.
Good one.
Nice one, Baba. So thank you so much for that. I will take this as the last one because I could tell this person has been calling and trying. I only have 2 minutes for you, sir, if you don't mind. Hello. Hello, sir.
My name is Kola. Hello, sir. My name is Kola. I'm just calling again.
Grant. Now, I'm glad you made it because you're my last caller. I've been seeing that you've been trying. I couldn't take my eyes off that. So I'll just give you about 2 minutes, sir, if you don't mind, before we round up, please.
I just want to talk about the man that is talking about military. They should not bomb the barrack or whatever.
Ahmed.
Barrack, they are like a zombie. Wait, why I say I'm not saying bombing. I'm talking about the military base where they pack all the ammunition and all the stuff. Because they are like a zombie. When they ask you, go and kill innocent people, then you take a gun in your hand and go and kill innocent people. You say you are working under command. Then to go and kill innocent people, you are still working under command. Killing innocent people. I still remember when I was young, they will tear gas all the kids, all the
mothers, every aged people, everything.
In Oshodi Road. They bomb them, they tear gas them. They kill innocent people, all this military. But when they ask you to go and kill innocent, you go there and kill innocent. But you don't see, or you don't know that you have kids as well.
You do have families too. You don't see them.
Yes, you do have family too. Yes. That's one of their family that is talking back. They should not pray against for military to bomb them. It's part of their product. That's their production of those stupid kids they give back to. When you are killing innocent people, I always fight about killing innocent. I don't like shit. Innocent blood. I get mad about it. You know, all the ground is full of innocent blood. All Nigeria is full. They kill each other anyhow. They don't care. You know, I always get mad about that. When you are killing innocent people, it's not right. You say you are military. See what happened in what's it called? Ivory Coast with Quattara and the Babu. They kill innocent people. After that, they put Babu into military to rule them. You can't be killing your people. I say you are under military. You have to obey the command. No, that's wrong.
And I think, the reason why you are so right is this, right? Nigerians have been brutalized for so long, that they have not even been allowed, to express how they feel through those brutalization period in a way. So people are now walking about with bottled anger. So when you ask them, they say, what do you think should happen to these Nigerian soldiers with what they did in our communities and all that? Innocent people killed, our houses burnt and all of that. They will say, I just wish there is a bomb that they can just drop on all the Nigerian military and bomb everybody and kill them.
That's only what we can say.
Because the system doesn't even allow for fair hearing and then, justice. So people are walking about with bottled anger. Bottled anger.
No, because this thing, I witnessed all this. I'm telling you, they tear gas us in Oshodi. When our mother is selling fish, pepper, and all those stuff, we witness all this. We see it's what happened to us. You know, if I have a chance to burn all the military, what they have done to our parents, I'm going to do it myself. You don't need Russia to do that. If I have it myself, because what their father have done to our parents, I'm going to do it myself. You know, and those people that they are killing, the Muslims, they are killing innocent people there as well, taking the baby's blood to write Quran to drink for them to have a long life. That's evil, act of evil. Yoruba people using their parents or all their people to do sacrifice, money ritual. It's evil. If something wants to happen, like if you have our Yoruba nation now, if you want to be any minister or any, you will swallow a big hole. You will go to Aguju and sworn on hold. If you want to be any one of the ministers,
and sharp.
Yes.
God bless
you.
Yes.
God will still going to drag your justice. No, this one is instant judgment.
Judgment.
You misbehave, spend our money. Yes.
God bless you.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay. Thank you very much again for calling back. Okay. It's been a pleasure that I spent my time with many of you tonight. You should have a good evening or good night, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Now, that's a good one. And that's how we're going to wrap it up tonight. If you have a chance or if you're just joining me, remember, you can always, stroll back and watch it from the start. And if you have been with me from the start to this point, remember, you can also still like the video if you haven't at all. We have nearly 1,500, over 1,500 of us watching on YouTube, and I bet you only 600 of you could actually like the video. That's strange, right? That over 1,600 people are unable to they stood this long, but they couldn't really like the video, but it's a choice. Thanks so much. And for our donation and our contribution, right, we choose that some of what we are going to do, we are not going to talk about them until they are being done. Okay, so I'm not going to, I've said this many times, but it's always good to remind us, okay? We need to raise this fund. We need to meet the targets. We need to make it happen, okay? Because there's so much that is already going in on the ground. But I can assure you this, okay? No penny of our donation has been paid to anybody, okay? Yes, I've been talking to so many people, interest, media, here and there. I've been doing all of that behind the scene. It's called consultation, right? So from this hour, at this hour, no penny of our donation has been paid to anybody. Nobody, okay? But when that time comes that we are going to begin to roll out all our own moves, some of them I will tell you after they are already out there and active. Some of you will see them. You're going to see them and be like, oh, that's about Sunday Igboho. What's that all about? Then I will let you know if these are the things that are coming from our own arsenal. So thank you so much to every one of you who have made this a success. A success that one of the things people told me is that the reason why some people are not really comfortable and they want us to possibly hold on and not do anything because Igboho is safer in prison, right? They said one of the reasons why people don't want us to do anything at this point is that we actually have a lot of money. Do you know that? We have a lot of money. Over 20 million naira is what we have right now. That's a lot of money ever raised since this whole wahala started. And they said some people are not, they're like, the moment these guys start, if they start using this money, they will move mad. And that's true. They are right. We're going to move mad. But whatever we do, it is not to undermine what you have done or what you are doing, okay? That is why what we're going to do is so open. We raise the fund openly. We're going to make our own actions and everything open as well, okay? We are willing to help every team that is working in the defense of those who have been unjustly treated in Yoruba land. I continue to stretch out my hand of fellowship, hand of friendship. What we are doing is just to help, to support. It is not to compete or to fight anybody. If your fight is for Sunday Igboho, you will be our friend. And Benin Republic is where we are actually going to really shake, so to say. So thank you so much to every one of you who turned up tonight. So every one of you who usually promote this link as well. I've been told that so many people have been working very well promoting this link on their different platforms, okay? Keep your faith, keep your, keep your trust and everything all intact. This is going to make a difference, all right? And we are going to make a difference. So thank you so much once again. Like the video, share it, and if you're just joining, you can start watching from the start. Again, just before you go, to all of you, my friends, thank you and good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń gba rìbá. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.